Children. Now you got it stuck in my head. Ecclesia Sisters.
We're live.
We are live and I am singing Ecclesia Sisters. What's up,
And nobody-
Eurovision people? It's another EUROBUZZ Friday with us here on my channel. And we are going to be talking about the second semi-final, second half. It's been a long road. We started in the first semi-final, first half, up in Norway. And today, we're going to be down in Australia by the end of it. Introduce yourselves. Introduce yourselves.
I'm me. I'm George, and I'm from Italy. And you?
I'm Becca and I'm from Malta. Hi.
And you all know me. It's an
No, we don't.
all-Mediterranean lineup. It's an all-Mediterranean threesome. And we are starting off by asking you guys to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. If you want to catch our live streams on Fridays or Sundays or whenever we're doing them. If you want to see all of my content, all my reactions, all 37 songs, predictions, tops, everything is on my channel. So come and subscribe because you don't want to miss any of it. Okay, enough promo. Kicking us off in the second half is Blanka from Poland. I know someone feels very passionate about this one, so I shall shut up and let you speak, Jordan.
I adore Blanca. She reminds me of those influencers that I used to work with, actually. Like, she is innocent. Like, she's a kind-hearted girl, you can tell. She's not necessarily the most talented person out there. She doesn't have the best voice and everything. I recognize that, but she doesn't even need that. Her full package is an unpretentious song presented in an unpretentious way. She is consistent with who she is all the way through, and the song is actually very catchy. I don't think that it's a sure qualifier by any means. I think it's very borderline, like most of the semifinal. Just going to have votes from Poland, since Ukraine, maybe since the song is already a hit there, and since Ukraine is going to vote for Poland regardless. Maybe from San Marino, since the Polish and San Marino juries have, like, some agreements.
There are no juries though.
San Marino has a jury in the semifinal.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they can't carry a televote.
Aren't we getting an aggregated result?
Oh, no. They're not going to do that this year. But anyway, yeah, not for San Marino.
That's news.
But anyway, and another thing that I love about Blanca is how she made Eurofans mad. It was just very entertaining. It made me love her even more. It was entertaining to see the meltdowns because the song that lost in Poland was terrible in my opinion. So, and now she's even higher in the charts, like she's winning in every single way. And I really hope that she qualifies. If she does, then she's going to come 24th, but who cares? She's still qualified.
Who cares if you've got 26 songs? Becca.
This song, it's not my favorite, definitely not. I don't like this song. The song, I mean, it's another like influencer TikTok song, and if anyone have seen the videos before, and anyone can say I'm not a big fan of TikTok and influencer songs. Personally, I don't feel that she can sing. I mean, the song is just her showing off. So, I don't feel this one will qualify for the final. But I want to know, why did she make the fans very mad? Because I don't feel that kind of stuff. Why did she make it mad?
Well, because she won the Polish national final in a fraudulent way, I guess. I mean, she came second in the televote, and the jury downvoted the televote winner on purpose, at least according to rumors. And she's from Warner Music Poland, so the label probably paid. But who cares?
Well, I still don't like the song.
I care. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, let's get this out of the way. I didn't like Jan's song at all. I didn't get why Poland was so high in the odds because of that song. I didn't like the performance at all. It was just horrible. It was just horrible. So I'm not going to use Jan's Gladiator to justify my dislike, spoiler alert, to the song Solo. This is like my number 34
So,
of this year. Poland never excites me. I can safely say in the last, since Tulia was the last song from Poland that I liked. Ever
That was not
since,
long ago.
it was 4 years ago. I mean, not long, but
still
I'm
enough, yeah.
talking about like. I'm not even saying, in my top 10. I'm talking about like. I have not liked the Polish song since then. Caveat on that, The Ride is in my playlist. However, I didn't like it back in Eurovision. Blanca, I was shocked to find out that when I was walking my local gym the other day, I hear this song playing, and I'm like, how the hell did this make it into the gym playlist? I mean, I can see why, but
It's not that it's in the gym playlist. They just spammed it inside so many playlists on Spotify. Like its streams are so fraudulent, and it's so funny
yeah,
to me. Like she went like from number 20 to completely out of the Ukrainian Spotify chart in the moment that they dropped it from the main playlist of the country. It's so funny. But this is what all labels do these days, so it's nothing new. She's on a major label. It's normal.
and they bought her way to victory in whatever name Polish national final has. What makes me really angry about this is one thing. Um, I actually don't think the song is bad. I don't usually like these flavorless pop songs. It's just not my thing. I don't think it's bad. I don't think the melody is bad. I do remember it, yes. I just don't like it. But what makes me angry is this. People have criticized this. But more people have criticized the people who criticized this. And we're getting into a world where, and this product shows it a lot, you can't criticize because either you're being negative or you're being, hateful or you're spreading hate. These artists are not animals, they're not even kids. They can stand up for themselves. They can choose not to read what's online. They can, I mean, rumor has it, and it makes sense to believe that this was a very fraudulent win. So if you've made your bed, lie in it. And I cannot stand to see another tweet, another post, another story. Why are you all hating on Blanca? It's not her fault she won the Polish national final. Excuse me.
But
Excuse
Sean,
me. It's not
Blanca's
her fault she
completely
won.
Blanca's completely unbothered though. I mean, she
Yeah,
still
yeah, yeah,
went to the
yeah.
pre-parties. She never said anything online. She didn't
Blanca is
care.
unbothered,
She's
but I am.
unbothered.
Okay? Let people criticize. Let people criticize. Let people say they don't like her, they don't like the song, they don't like. And if she's unbothered, all the more reason for us not to have this need to shut down any sort of criticism that this song gets.
But do you think she will qualify?
Now, I don't think this song is far from qualifying, actually. I
But
don't think
Sean,
this song is far from qualifying.
yeah, I mean, she's a hot girl with a confident song, and it corresponds to her image. Like to me, it's completely consistent, and that's
I
why
don't
I
think
think
it's
she
far
has a
from
chance to
qualifying.
qualify. All they
Yeah,
need
but
is.
wait. Me saying let people criticize is not because I don't like the song. Like I would say that about everyone. I'll say it about Spain, who I love. I'll say it about, I don't know, Finland. Just let people talk. If they don't like it, let them vent. I'll say it about
Mhm.
anyone. And to me, the takeaway from this, because let's face it, this was the most controversial national final victory of the year. And it's to be expected that people will have stuff to say. And there were so many people just trying to shut people down. Be positive. Shut the fuck up. Don't read.
But I think there is one way where she will surely qualify. They need to put up a sexy performance for her. Her asset is her looks. I mean, she looks amazing. And a couple of close ups of her butt, especially during the dance break, and she will get a lot of votes. The only thing that Italians remember about the 2010 Eurovision is Poland 2014, and that was a sexy performance. If they do
Oh,
the same
yes.
thing,
Oh, yeah.
especially when you consider the image that Italians have of Polish people, we think that they're all hot girls. So just put a hot girl on put a hot girl on stage, and it's going to correspond to what Italians expect. and maybe other countries too.
That yeah,
It's not very nice to say,
no,
but
No, it's
but I
not.
can see it.
I know, but that's what people expect, attractive Eastern European girl shaking her
We're being
ass,
realistic
poppy
here. We're
song,
being realistic.
Camila Cabello vibes.
Mm.
If she wants to, she can have nice shots of her bum. What I will say is, when I thought about this qualifying or not, I wouldn't be surprised if this made it. But I always think, whose spot is it taking? And the way the running order is, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose Cyprus to Poland.
Really? You know what, Sean? I actually think that Poland has a very favorable running order because she's coming after two songs that are certainly not qualifying. So she's actually, there's going to be Iceland screaming, there's going to be Greece struggling to exist on stage, and then you're going to have Poland. And behind all that playback that she's going to pretend to sing to, she's actually going to stand out and be refreshing. So I think she actually has a very good running order.
Poland is in with a shot. Moving on, Slovenia. Who wants to
Oh,
start talking about Slovenia?
why don't you start?
I'll gladly take the floor. I love this. I love this. First of all, first things first, the boys are the best. The boys are the best. And even if I say so myself because they asked me to be a part of their band, the boys are the best. We're literally interviewing them in Madrid, and Boyan, the lead singer, he's like, you know what? You could be great in our band. Maybe he said that to half the people he met in Madrid, but I don't know that. I only know he said it to me. Remember when the song, not the song, the artist reveal came out from Slovenia, and it was Joker out, and all the Twitter stands and the people who don't work were saying, whoop, here's the first non-qualifier of the year.
Were they really saying that?
They were up in arms. Everyone was saying this is the first non-qualifier of the year.
Really?
Just,
They're a
yeah,
cool
just
band.
judging the boys on their looks. And by the way, they have great looks.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
especially the singer
go.
was great.
Look at us
Yeah.
now. No one's saying that now, are we?
No, I think this is actually maybe going to win the semifinal. It's a Brit rock song in
Mm.
Liverpool. It has every shot to win the semifinal, at least. It's going to be successful. And the guys have great charisma. With
Yeah,
each
they do.
performance, they actually surprise me. They have a clear vision of what they want to do. They're very consistent as well. Um, it's not going to hard for them to gather votes.
I actually think this is definitely qualifying. I don't know if it's winning the semi-final, but
It will be high up there.
I think this is coming top 10 because
Yeah,
the juries will like this as well.
yeah, I agree. It's top 10 in the
This
final. Mhm.
could really, really crack the top 10. I think the
And
juries will appreciate this. Yes, it's
it's
in
super
not in
cool.
English, but it's very like if juries want to replicate a Måneskin effect, this is the song to do it. This is the song, in the foolish jury's mind. I'm not saying it won't do well on the radio, but I can see a juror safely thinking, oh, let's grab the next, radio-friendly rock song and just spam it everywhere, give it points, and make it the next Eurovision big thing. I can totally see a juror thinking like that. And
This
I
is
want
Brit
to,
rock.
yeah, and I want to talk about the lyrics as well. Young boys talking about them wanting to enjoy life and fuck it, carpe diem. This is so appropriate. This is so appropriate. It makes me think back to Junior Eurovision when we have 12-year-olds singing about love. This is what 24-year-olds should be singing about. And I have so much respect for that. I have so much respect for that. Rebecca Nicole DeGuara.
Yes. So I love this song, especially the fact that the boys are very, very nice. And also the fact that they're singing in their language. I think it makes it even a better song. I mean, they've got, apart from the looks, I mean, even just their style. I just love their style. It's giving like these like 70s, 80s vibe, and I'm definitely in for that. I really want to like see them qualify to the final, and I believe that they will, and I think actually they will score quite high. So I really want to see Slovenia go through. So you go, guys.
You go, guys, indeed. It's a house united. We all love Slovenia.
Yes,
It's
Don't
yes,
think
objectively great.
because
it
it
is.
is. It is.
It is. It is. And nobody's talking about them not qualifying now.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
bitches.
What do we think about
Jorts.
Georgia?
I like the song. It grew on
Go
me, so
ahead.
I like it. Oh, okay. It's, it actually grew on me. I mean, at first I was like very skeptical about this song. I was like, was it a yay? Was it a nay? Um, but I actually like after like I continue to listen more than once, I actually do enjoy it. But then I can see that it's not everyone's flavor. So, um, I don't like. I would personally,
Lorraine
I
is
would like.
everyone's favorite darling.
Well, I'd like to see Georgia to go through the final, but I'm not really 100% sure if it will go if it will qualify to the final. I can't even speak. Sorry.
Really.
I actually agree with her. Um,
No, I don't
I
think it's
think,
like everyone understands the beauty of the song. I mean, it takes a while until you actually maybe bond with the song. So yeah,
So you're saying it's
it's
not
50-50.
immediate?
No, it's
yeah,
not immediate. No, it's not.
I agree with her actually. Um,
Thank you, George.
yeah, I think that it's more on the
Okay,
qualifying
Mayweather.
side than not. But I think either Georgia or Armenia is missing out, as I said last time. What I think about this song is that it's not easy on the ear on the first time, especially. It's going to have to be saved by very good visuals, and I don't really understand why they made it in English, only to make Iru pronounce the words in an unintelligible way. People are going to think it's in Georgian, and that's actually an advantage because those lyrics are terrible. I think this is the most textbook Eurovision song in this semifinal. It was written by the man who wrote three of the winning Georgian songs from Junior Eurovision, I think, and it actually sounds like one of those Junior Eurovision songs. Um, I was expecting more from Iru. She seemed to have an artistic vision that this song doesn't really maintain. So if she misses out on the final, then I'm not going to be mad. But I think that it's more on the qualifying side.
My signature question. Where is this in your top 37?
I think 33.
Oh shit, that
Yeah,
low, geez.
I really don't like it. It's grating to me.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like
Right.
it.
Yeah, just doesn't
Um,
like it.
I agree with you about the lyrics. The lyrics are terrible. And the reason why they are terrible is because they were probably written in someone's native language and they were translated into really bad English. Just have them in Georgian. When
Yeah, I
have
mean,
we had a song in Georgian?
nobody notices that they're in English. I think we had a song in Georgian in 2018 and 2019, and they did
Yes.
very badly. Like one came last in the semifinal.
Oh, Rebecca's favorite. Remember that song in
Oh yes,
2019?
this song. Oh, like the first time. Where were we? We were in
We
Finland,
were in
no?
Finland.
Oh, and the first time I heard, the first time I heard this song, oh my, I was amazed by it. Don't know that part where the man
Which
goes like,
one?
oh, which year
Iriau,
was it?
No, the other one.
The
Otun
other
and
one.
Sadze,
Otto.
Otun and Sadze.
Yeah, like
She
they have
was
this,
electrified.
they have
What?
this part where like they go like, ooh, I forgot what they do, and I was, yeah,
Vara,
that one,
vara.
that one, and I was just amazed, and I was like,
Well,
yeah,
they had a song in Georgian. We just don't
They
but
remember.
really had.
you,
And
but you see,
honestly, that song was tipped to finish last, and it finished
Yeah,
far away from last.
yeah.
So just give me the song in Georgian. Nobody knows that it's in English because
exactly,
nobody can understand the word.
And a
Give
song
me the
like
song
this
in Georgian.
doesn't even need to be in English. I mean,
no,
as a textbook Eurovision song with zero commercial value at all, it doesn't have to be in English. Just make it in Georgian. People are going to think, whoa, what a cool song in an Eastern European language, and they're going to vote for it. This way, I think it loses
Absolutely.
charm.
Absolutely. I like the song. I think it's very, it, not very, but there is an element of it that's outside the box, which is starts to do like
Oh, I hate that
this.
part.
I
Give
really
me
like it. I
tinniness.
think that's That's my favorite part. Yes, it's gimmicky, but at least it's outside the box. And it reminds me a little bit of the entries from Georgia that did well in the past. 2007, 8, 10. So what? If they did well in the past, they could do well now.
Those were very standard songs. The 2007, yeah, that was nice, but 2008, 2010, they were very standard songs.
I think they would do better than what's the name of the song? What's the name of the song? Echo.
Which one?
Echo.
Yeah. I do think that Echo will be very appreciated by the jury in the final, though. I think it will be a televoting. So? I think it will be a televoting bomb. Like it will qualify maybe 9th or 10th, and in the final it will do terrible in the televote. But I think the jury will put it in the top 10. Juries are easily fooled by these things, and that's very out there prediction from me. But I see it going this way.
I mean, with that said, the lyrics let it down. This is still for me the best Georgian entry since I didn't really like Nina Sublati. I loved Tamara Gaceladze, but this is probably the best Georgian song in Eurovision since before Tamara Gaceladze for me.
Yeah, the bar isn't high.
The bar isn't high, it's true, but hey, we gotta give the girl some credit. I want to say to the Georgian delegation, to anyone who aspires to write a Eurovision song, because I agree with you, George, when you said this is, what did you say? This is to Eurovision, like it screams that it's been written specifically for Eurovision. And to me, that's not the best thing, because if anyone's watching and you're thinking of writing a Eurovision song, hear me out. When you're thinking about the melody, so you're sat down on a piano and you're thinking about the melody, just think Eurovision. Meaning, make the song immediate. The song, if you play it once and you don't remember it the second time,
I don't remember this one very well, though.
Throw it away. Now, when you're producing the song, you cannot be thinking about Eurovision. Just produce the song in a way that feels true, in a way that feels authentic, in a way that feels inspired by the things that inspire you. Don't think about Eurovision, because you're gonna make it try hard. You're gonna, somewhere along the production, you're just gonna ruin it. And I feel like a song like this, and maybe Israel, they are overproduced in a way that it looks like there's too much going on and it was overthought. Just don't think about it.
But Israel is a song about unicorns.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the production of the song. Who cares about the lyrics?
Yeah, but a song about unicorns, like you expect it to be camp and over the top. A song about echoes, on the other hand.
I prefer echoes over unicorns.
But still, you can put lyrics to any. You can put lyrics to any lyrics to the musical arrangement. The production of the song, for me, is what makes it or breaks it. And to me, this is overthought. I like it. It's in my top 20. I think it's qualifying. But by the way, I think it's qualifying. I don't know what you people are smoking tonight. I think
we don't smoke.
I wish
I don't know what you're drinking. I don't know what
I'm drinking
in which
tea.
planet you're living. I don't know what's in your tea, but I think this is qualifying.
It's Chinese green tea.
Oh,
there might be something else in it. All right, let's move on to a song that's not qualifying. San Marino.
This is so coming last. Like
along with Romania.
But Romania has 12 points from the Spanish televote. This one has 0 points. I don't think maybe Albania will give it some pity points. I don't know.
Or maybe Italy. Nah.
No, we're not voting here.
Oh,
is anyone going to talk about the song? Because I will.
Yeah, go on.
This is zero melody. There is zero melody here. I always think about, what's a good melody? Can I play it on my piano? And I think I would have to press keys 3 times to make this melody, like like who wrote this song? Who wrote this song? And what bugs me is The boys, Picket Jacks, they have a great sense of fashion. Like they look great. Florentine fashion. And when you see their photos, you would think, oh my god, this is gonna be so edgy, it's gonna be so avant-garde. And then we get like an anime.
Are you like an anime?
Not when I listen to the song. When I listen to the song, I'm like a snail,
You feel like a
a
snail?
slug.
A slug?
I don't want to move. I don't want to go anywhere. And I want to eat leaves.
Becca, which animal do you feel like listening to this song?
Nothing. Because I
You
feel
don't
nothing.
feel you feel nothing. I feel like
Nada,
a
niente.
I feel like a skank maybe, I don't know. Or like a
Like a what?
cow. But I always feel like a cow.
Like
That's like my spirit
Why?
animal. I like cows, I don't need them. But okay, back to the topic. This song is ridiculously dated. There are no redeeming qualities. It's bad to the point that it's comical. I personally don't hate it. It's like my number 27 or something.
Oh,
But
this is
if,
your 27.
yeah, but if we have to be objective, then I have no idea why San Marino will choose to send this. Like, it's objectively worse than many songs in their national final that I didn't even watch. But I heard a couple of them and they weren't this bad.
Ronella. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
let's leave her in Albania.
I agree. I agree. Ronella, I come back to Eurovision. Why not? But please not with that song. Please not with that performance.
It was our song for the Madrid trip. I forgot how it
Yeah.
went.
Mi
Something with
cuento una
boom boom boom.
pistola che ti
And
spara,
then
boom, boom, boom.
there you go.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Okay.
better than this, but I don't want to see Ronella represented with that song. Like,
Okay,
No,
it
definitely.
doesn't do her any favors.
so are Jacked Bricks going to qualify?
No.
3, 2, 1. No.
No.
Let's move on.
I just want to say this. I'm always rooting for San Marino at Eurovision.
I'm not.
I am. This year, I cannot get behind it. Not just because the song is terrible. We talked about Poland having fraudulent results. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Don't tell me this one.
It's a
will not change
5-person
San Marino.
jury. Do you think it's
Don't-
not fraudulent?
Uh,
A 5-person
Either
jury.
it's fraudulent or Albano needs a checkup on his hearing.
It's Albano. Like, Italians are fraudulent. I mean, we have to. I'm Italian myself, by the way, so
Yeah.
I can say it. But corruption is
Really?
part of our
No.
system.
You know which song I actually wanted San Marino to go with? I'm not sure if you
Vedeva
guys heard it. Fuoco di benzina.
mai sentita.
It was a great song. Anyone who listened to it,
Who sings
I think
it?
it was a good song. Oh god. Ex Jove, something like that.
Ex-Joe, yeah.
They came third.
Ah, okay. All right.
We're not gonna react to it now. We're not gonna move on to Austria.
Yeah.
Oh, Austria. Nice.
Okay, tell us.
Oh, actually, I mean, at first I was like, like who the hell is what's the name they used? I forgot.
Edgar.
Edgar.
I forgot. I was like, I mean, at first I was like, what the hell? But then I was like, I really got into it. I'm like, oh, I'm loving this song. And even at the part, everyone really liked it. And even the girls are very nice.
People were up on their
Loved,
feet. in
yeah.
Madrid. This was a showstopper.
Yep.
And I
So
think it came
this
after
one-
the Netherlands as well, which made it even bigger.
I think so, yeah. So this one is definitely going through. And I love this song. So go, it gone.
Giorgio.
It's a super funny song, I agree. It also has a message. I mean, it's basically satirizing the music industry's demands. And I think that Tia and Selena are the right people to, send this message out. They don't look like your average cookie cutter pop stars. They actually look like two people with individuality. And the song itself is very catchy, but I don't think it will do as well as people expect. Like, I can even see it ending like 15th in the final, but it doesn't matter. It's a very fun and camp moment, and it's not cringy. It's genuinely fun. So whatever result they get, they can be proud of it.
Absolutely. I mean, we can agree that this is qualifying, right? This is qualifying.
Mm-hmm.
I when I first heard it, I was obsessed. I was obsessed. I really, really like those harmonies. I really, really like the po 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 po. It's an earworm. It's an earworm. It's a very well composed song, surprisingly in a songwriting camp.
In the songwriting
However,
camp.
Yeah,
yeah,
all of the
this
songs
came
are
out of a
songwriting camps.
songwriting camp. No.
Most of them.
Mm, I don't know. But anyways, this to me has a subwoofer quality. But I didn't like
Oh,
subwoofer.
what? That's
Subwoofer was
true.
banal for me. This is much better. This actually, like you said, has great lyrics. It has a message. They're being satirical. And to me, the biggest surprise is that this is coming out of Austria, one of the
Yeah,
safest Eurovision countries in the last, 4 or 5 years.
Austria has always
This
been
is coming out of
famous.
Austria. Like, bro, they made the right choice. This is the song to pick in a televote year, absolutely, because you want to qualify with the televote. And this is the number one favorite to win the semifinal.
And it's my grandparents' country.
And in the final, I don't know if it can make the top 10. Can we see this in the top 10?
Maybe the juries will surprisingly like
Maybe, I
it.
don't know. Maybe
Who
11,
knows?
I
12.
thought,
Not
I
top,
mean, they
I don't
sing
know.
very well.
yeah, they're great. Oh, and as well, we said it about Slovenia. We said it about San Marino. They are great people. We met them. We love them.
Yeah, they look like they're amazing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very nice people.
I thought Norway would do better with the juries last year. Actually, I was
Same.
wrong on
It
that.
was a perfectly produced song.
I thought Norway would do better. So I don't know how to predict this one with the juries, but I think the televote. Is it crazy to think this might come top 5 in the televote?
Hmm.
Who knows? Who
Who
knows? I
knows?
mean, if it's gonna win the semifinal, which granted, the semifinal is much lower in quality than the first one. If it's gonna win the semifinal, something has to come out in the final. So it's not gonna just suddenly fall apart.
Depends on the running order in the final. Maybe they get first
I
half.
literally was just about to say.
They
I
give them
was just about to
third in
say.
the running order, and kaput.
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 Moving on. I cannot wait to talk about this. Albania.
Oh,
You know what, Sean?
I,
You
I,
should start.
I,
No,
yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
no. You
No,
start,
why?
Giorgio, and I'll bring up the defense.
I start. Well, this song has an advantage of being the only Eastern European song that's also folk in this semifinal. A lot of people, especially in Western Europe, expect those countries to send, traditional songs, and this one meets their expectations. I think this is an advantage. Uh, they only have Greece among their besties voting in this semifinal, so they don't really have an advantage in diaspora vote as they usually do in Albania. But I think that this one will do just enough to qualify. I don't think that it's doing better.
Austria is gonna vote for this.
Yeah, maybe.
Lots of Albanians in Austria.
Yeah, lots of Albanians everywhere lately. But that aside, they might not have a great advantage in diaspora voting as they usually do. But I think that the song stands out. The family looks like a poor man's Kardashians, basically. So they're actually very entertaining. You're going to have a whole family singing on stage in a very dramatic way. I don't know. I just think it works, especially for a televote event. So the song itself is not great. It's not something that I listen to.
Eh, eh,
Eh?
eh.
But I can see this qualifying and then crashing in the bottom 5 in the final, but they can be proud of it.
Rebecca. Rebecca.
I'm
Duje
loving this dynamic.
si ti kultivuje.
Mind you that the bookies are predicting me not to qualify, so I'm being more positive.
The bookies. Ah, yeah, okay.
The bookies also
I
think
was just
Greece is
about.
qualifying.
And
So,
Switzerland. Are you crazy, bookies? Switzerland is qualifying?
and Greece.
Becca.
who knows? Who knows?
I
Um,
do.
sorry. So Albania. I love this song. Not as much as Sean. Okay, Sean is obsessed with this song. Obsessed. I think I like the fact that they're sending this family kind of thing, the family vibe, and the fact they're singing all together on stage. And the fact that it's very what's the word? Ethnic. You say it ethnic? Yeah, I think it's ethnic. Yeah, I mean I'm a sucker for something that's ethnic, so I feel like it really represents Albania. But like I think it will qualify, but I don't think it will do well in the final. I mean, I think it won't. Yeah, but it's a great song. I mean, at first I was a bit yeah, especially like with all the other like people, like all the family members just standing there while she's down down on the ground yelling her like just screaming. And I was like, what? Um, but yeah, but I mean, I do like the song. I remember vivid like seeing the video for the first time. It's a very beautiful music video. So yeah, I really wish for Albania to qualify. It's just I don't think it will do that well in the final.
But I
You
don't
Sean?
think
don't think it's qualifying though?
Yeah, yeah. Me personally, I do think it will qualify.
But I don't agree on something. I don't think that it represents Albania's music very well because when you
No?
think of, Albania is currently, well, has been for a while, one of the most vibrant music markets in Europe. They produce a lot of hit-worthy material. I think I say this every single year, and yet they insist on keeping Festivalik and Guess alive. And nobody, at least according to my Albanian friends, nobody really watches RTSH. People prefer the private broadcasters, as it happens in most Eastern European countries, actually, and they prefer watching Kanga Magique or however it's
Yeah.
pronounced. And that this type of music doesn't represent what Albanians actually consume and listen to. So I hope that next year they're going to give in and send something that the Albanian people are actually going to put on top of their charts for months and months and months, because they are actually capable of producing very modern music, very commercially viable music performed by capable people that can make
But
it big
but then
internationally, but they
but
don't
then you know what?
let them shine at Eurovision, and that's the
But
problem.
but then I think I would prefer something that is not always modern. I mean, we're constantly hearing songs which are constantly modern. I mean, we have Spotify, we can just go there and listen to all modern songs. I mean, it's nice just to have something, a bit of a not tradition, but just something that connects a bit more to what Albania's maybe past was. I mean, if
Yeah,
I
but
take if I take Malta, I mean, personally, I don't think the Basker song is what the Maltese people listen to, but it's there. I mean, I don't think what the people send to Eurovision is what each country like they listen to, but it's
yeah, but
there.
Albania has such a good music industry. They never send anything that represents it to Eurovision, and it's kind of a pity to me. They actually have a lot to show off. They're a country that could come top 10 every year, and they haven't come top 10 in more than a decade now. So it's their broadcasters' fault, though. I think that the people will send something that will do very well every single year if it was up to them. Go, Sean. I know you're dying to speak.
Yeah, he's preparing himself.
No, I wanted to let you engage in this conversation without putting too much input because for me, I agree with both of you. I mean, I would love Eurovision songs to be representative of what the people of that country are listening to. But then again, I would miss Albania if they didn't give me something ethno. Albania, for me, when this song won, I was like, I could imagine the Albanian delegation like this to the EBU. Like, you don't want us to put ethnic songs, well, here's another one. And that's the first, you know, the first thing that I latched onto, I was like, Albania was clearly like, forget the talk about staging and everything last year and the performance, whatever. Before we saw the product, most people were thinking Albania were going to qualify last year. That was a bit of an ethnic representation mixed with a little bit of hip hop. However, it didn't go right before. Most people were thinking it's going to qualify. So they were probably the biggest losers on the ethnic wipeout last year. And here they are giving us something even more ethno. So I was like, yes, I like this fuck you attitude. Let's talk about Duye, the song. When the songs from Festivali Kranges came out, and they didn't come out actually, we had a Sanremo style, you listen to them on the night. People, there weren't big names, there was Fifi, there was El Salila. Most people were talking about Albina Kelemendi. This was the song that people were talking about. And it was a result of immediacy on the performance. And there was no, outrage that this won. People were happy. Yes, El Salila had her fans, but people were mostly happy that this won. After it won, go George.
I have to point out something, like still something that my Albanian friends told me. This song, it was selected from televote. And the televote lines were open both in Albania and Kosovo. In Albania, Albanian televotes cost €1. Kosovar televotes cost 10 cents.
Fifi is Kosovar as well, though.
Huh?
Fifi is from Kosovo as well, though.
Yeah, but she was clearly the less popular choice. This one still came second in the Festivali Kranges jury. So, yeah. But I still wonder what the Albanians, like in Albania itself, would have chosen. Would they have chosen this one or El Salila, who was extremely popular as well and fresh out of jail?
Yeah.
Fresh out of jail?
Yeah, she was in jail in Italy.
Ooh.
Anyway, so this one, right after it won, people started sleeping on it and discounting it heavily. And I can totally understand why. This is not a Spotify song. This is not a streaming hit. This is not radio friendly. And at Eurovision, what do we have? A radio set or a stage? We have a stage. This is going to come alive on the performance, just in the same way it did in Festivali Kranges, but even better. I don't think this is coming second in the televote, by the way, but think Moldova last year. That was a borderline qualifier. Not many people were talking about it. And on stage, the performance just came to life to the point that it shocked everyone and became 7th overall. I'm not saying this is going to be that extreme, but for that alone, this is qualifying, guys. This is qualifying. I'm not talking to you two because you said it's qualifying. I'm talking to everybody else, the bookies, anyone who has the song out of their qualifiers predictions. See you in the final, Albania. This is qualifying. There's nothing more I can say. This, and I'm not saying this because this is my number 3 of the year, but for all the reasons that I mentioned, it's George. It's the only ethnic song in this semi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only song in its half.
It stands out.
It's not the only song in its native language. We do have Slovenia. But
anyways, different song, though.
This is standing out. This is, and this year we have rest of the world vote, and a lot of people think it's gonna be a bunch of people who
Turkish people
friendly songs. Yeah, if it's gonna be Turkish people, this is gonna have.
They're voting for it. Mm-hmm.
Or a bunch of American people, which are stupid.
Yeah. No, come on, don't say that.
No,
Americans tend to have a more basic taste in general.
I think the Americans that come to Eurovision, we don't give them enough credit because the fact that they're at Eurovision, they're watching Eurovision, I think somewhere along the lines, they do develop a bit of a taste towards ethnic music.
A lot of them are quirky. Mm-hmm.
So I think this is going to get some points from the rest of the world. Albania, I wish you guys the best of luck. I'm so happy that we have this song. The lyrics are fantastic. The song, in that part at the end, it literally made me cry when I reacted to it. When she's tearing off the sheets from the furniture and you can see a close-up of her face, Albina, with the smudged eyeliner and the hair out of her head. That gave me chills. Like that passion. I really, really hope Sacha Jean-Baptiste manages to take that passion and translate it well in the creative package that we're gonna get.
They
Because
got Sacha
this,
Jean-Baptiste again.
yeah, the
That lady
love.
gets one staging right out of 5 that she does.
And if I'm honest, I'm nervous because this isn't the song for her tricks. Like she's a very basic creative director, camera props and simple staging in this. She did get it right with Angela Peristeri. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but I'm gonna trust her to put Albina at the forefront and let her family just lift her up. Because yes, that stage performance in Festival Congress was a bit, it was a bit messy.
It was limited, yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't the best.
It was a smaller
But-
stage.
But this is the song, every year I have to stand one song that everybody dislikes. And this year, Miriam Brema, Halim Derit.
The only 2 words that I know.
Same here. Tutto, tutto. Who
I'm
started?
not a big fan of this song. I mean, people just are obsessed with it, but I just can't
Are
see
they?
the hype of.
Are they?
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel they are. Like everyone's like, oh, this is Slovenia, and I'm like, there's nothing special about this song. You're just singing a ballad song, and I mean, I prefer the other ballad song hands down rather than Lithuania's. It's just
Yes, Estonia.
yes, thank you. I forgot for a second. Thank you. But I guess it doesn't click with me. But this will definitely qualify hands down. I think like there's no issue with the train not going through. But yeah, it doesn't click. I mean, yeah, just no. I'm sorry, Lithuania, but you don't.
I really like it. It's in my top 10. I think it's my number 7. Yeah. It is musically not very interesting, I will say, but Monica's voice is perfect. The lyrics are very well written, and the harmonies with the backing singers, who happen to be empowered women of color, by the way, which everybody likes, are also amazing. I can't see how
We're
this
in
can go
Lithuania.
wrong. Lithuania is qualifying, and I can't see how this can go wrong. And they will get their usual 10 to 15 result in the final, and they can be happy with it. But if
Wow.
the juries by miracle love it, then they can even end higher, and I'll be very happy.
Oh, I definitely think the juries are gonna love this. Actually,
She sings perfect.
she does. First of all, I don't like the backing vocalists. I don't need a gospel choir. I really don't need a gospel choir on this one. I think it's so generic. It literally drags the song back in 2015 for me, where she came from. But I actually like everything else. I was very happy that this one, because people were obsessed about Ruta Moore
Oh, I love
and
her.
that 80s. Really? I thought you didn't. It
I
was so
adore
80s.
Ruta Moore.
Oh, God. But you like those kind of voices, like Celine.
I love her voice.
Yeah. She's like Celine, the Maltese X Factor.
I adore Celine Ajus as well.
Yeah.
Like who?
Celine
That's-
Ajus.
From X Factor, the
Who the hell is
singer.
Selena Juice? Ah,
Whatever.
okay.
Google her.
Okay.
She knows.
Yeah.
I was happy this one because I really didn't like Ruta Moore's song. So at least we got this one. And I really also didn't like Beatrix. I thought
Oh, I
that was
love Beatrice.
Oh, I could not. With those like teen American 16-year-old pop.
And that's
hip-hop
exactly what I
songs.
love.
Yeah, I just can't. So I was really happy that anyone else won. But my favorite in Lithuania was actually, I think the song came last actually.
B,
No.
saying so.
Sugar, carbs, and caffeine. You need to cut.
Huh?
The song was called "Need More Fun" by Youth.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I loved that
So
song.
many
If
good
that
songs
went-
feature in Lithuania. Mhm.
Yeah, if that went to Eurovision, I think we could have been talking something else. This one, I'm lukewarm. This is like my number 27 of the year. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think it's qualifying. But our friend Amber in Madrid, when we asked her back, which song stood out for you in the pre-party, she said Tutto tutto.
Tutu tutu.
She
It's a very
loved it.
catchy hook.
She loved
Yeah,
it. She loved it.
she
So
did.
I don't know if I want to use Amber as a blueprint to say, maybe maybe there's gonna be a lot of ambers and amber. The color of this song, the stage is all lit up in amber. So maybe
Oh,
it's written
maybe.
in the stars. I don't think this is gonna do so well in the final. I would actually be surprised if it topped Monica Linkita's past result. I think this is gonna get like, I don't know, 30 points from the jury and 30 from the televote, something like that.
No, it's impossible that Lithuania gets 30 from the televote. They have 12 from the United Kingdom, 12 from Ireland, 12 from Norway, many from Estonia, many from Lithuania.
I don't think we're gonna get that many
Minimum
12.
60.
I don't think we're gonna get that many 12. So we've got Finland, we've got Austria, we've got Sweden, we've got uh, mm,
You
7, 8.
underestimate the immigrants from who emigrated from Lithuania.
We will have to wait and
I think
see.
this is getting 90 in the televote in the final. Bookmark me.
90.
90 minimum.
A bit much. A bit much. Not
Trust
even
me.
what's her name got 90. Not even Yeva Zasimauskaite got 90.
Yeva got 91.
Okay.
Wow, 91.
The Roop got more. Monica Lu more. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Wait, no. Monica Liu got 91, I think, or 93.
93.
93. Yeah, 91 was Yeva Zasimauskaite.
Closing us off. Are we going to give 91 points to Australia? It's only fair that the lady who went to Australia very recently kicks us off about Voyager.
Oh, Aussie. I love my Aussie. This song, I mean, it's a 50-50 kind of song. I mean, I think it's a good song. It's just me personally, it's not something I listen to. I mean, but I feel they've got a very good stage presence. They're very nice people, I think. Because they're Aussies, of course, they're very nice people. Um, I think it will definitely qualify to the final. Um, but I think overall it's just like another like rock song with a bit of an indie to it, I think. Um, but it doesn't really say that much. But I don't think like it will qualify, but then I don't think it will do well in the final. I think.
I agree on this, actually.
Me
I really
agree.
like the song. It's my number 9, I think. I like how it sounds like there's like 8 different songs in one.
Mm-hmm.
Especially love the outro when they start growling. It will stand out, especially as a semifinal closer, especially after a ballad. I don't think that in the final they will do too well, also because Germany has a similar act and neither of them really stands out, especially when there's Slovenia's rock song that's going to steal a lot of votes. This is edgy, but in a kind of dated way. And it will do just enough to, put Australia through to the final.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be happy about it since I love the song.
When it came out, I wasn't jumping out of my seat. I also thought it's not qualifying. But Australia suffered from PR mistakes, I think. Like for me, to release the name of your act, if you're picking internally, to release the name of your act in February is late. Not because I need it in December, but you are just you are letting people hype things up to Danny Minogue levels, Sia levels, Troy Sivan levels, like Kylie Minogue. People were literally mentioning these names. Oh
None
goodness,
of those people will ever do Eurovision.
Yeah.
And that is why you should just silence those rumors. If you have the name of the act in December, just say, I don't like Israel this year, but they did it right. Just as they knew, before they even knew it was Noah Kirel, they said it's Noah Kirel. So just get that out of the way and then let people forget, but they know. And then give us a song. And I think the reaction to the song suffered because of that, in the end it was just Voyager, But now the more I listen to the song, the more I think it's qualifying. I had it down as my 10th predicted qualifier in my prediction, and honestly, I don't even think it's that borderline.
No,
It's
not
closing
borderline.
out the semi, which gives it an advantage. My curiosity here is how will this do in the jury vote?
I don't think it will do well. I think it will get
No, I
like
don't think.
maybe 40 something from the jury and like 20 from the televote.
We need to keep in mind that Australia is always appreciated by the jury,
Yeah,
whether or
but
not they have a good song.
yeah,
So that's
but
why I'm curious about this. And
I
in the
don't really
final, we
see any
will have.
reasons why the jury will vote for this, heavily.
And in the final, we will have Germany, we will have Slovenia, we will have Finland. That is also a rock song. So, how many rock songs can you have in your top 10?
Not Germany, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if I would say if this qualifies, Germany's done. Like Germany has a bit of potential, but if this qualifies, I think Germany's done. And I'm not saying like even bottom 5, like bottom 3.
Last. Yeah. I
Oh,
think Germany is a
again,
candidate for last place again. I'm sorry.
Well,
poor
we will talk
Germany.
about Germany next week, but until then, that's it. We talked about all the songs in the semi-finals. If there could be a surprise qualifier from this bunch, who do you think it could be?
Surprise qualifier.
Many
From the whole
actually.
semi.
There's actually many
Who?
surprises.
I think
No,
it would be Poland.
I was just about to say Poland as well.
but it wouldn't surprise me.
But it
I
would
mean,
for me.
no, let's think about the general, betting odds, people right now, what they're predicting.
But you know what?
I still think it would be Poland.
I think that this semifinal is full of borderlines. So I think that there's 3 or 4 sure non-qualifiers. 4, yeah, and that's San Marino, Iceland, Greece, and Romania. I think that there's like 4 sure qualifiers, and the rest is all borderline.
I don't know about Greece, man. As much as I would like to think they're not going through, the Greeks are lucky. The Greeks are lucky.
They have
Everything
the
is stacked
gods
in their
in their
favor.
favors.
Yeah, but this song is unvotable.
On
Okay,
all that is
Cyprus is
holy.
going to vote for them, but
On
Albania is
all
going
that
to vote
is
for them.
holy.
On all that is holy.
It's
I'm
unvotable.
gonna name Poland as my surprise qualifier, and I genuinely think Poland can take Cyprus's spot.
I think so.
Greece could be a surprise qualifier, but how big of a surprise is that? And according to how people are acting, Albania's going through. Right?
Oh yeah. I think Albania is going through.
Albania, I'm gonna ASMR this.
I actually think there's more surprise non-qualifiers to talk about, such as Georgia, Armenia. One of these two is not making it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I look forward to see if that's gonna come to fruition because I'm not living in that world.
I want
But-
Armenia to make it, by the way. I just don't think that's an easy song to stage and to,
Really, I think you can just put her on a column, put some smoke, and
and that would be very boring.
it would set the mood.
The
I
song
mean, it
needs
doesn't
to
need
come alive.
Doesn't need to be a lot for the song.
Yeah, but at the same time, the staging for this song cannot be static. So it's going to be extremely
There is
hard.
the rap part, yeah. There is the rap part.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys for being here once again. Thank you guys for watching, if anybody did. We will be back probably on the 1st of May, so put that on your calendar, to talk about the Big Five and Ukraine. So don't miss that one. We will be back. We will have a lot of conversation. And if you're here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe. I have a lot more content coming. Eurovision week is around the corner. So we need to discuss, we need to have content, we need to get excited because Eurovision 2023 is here. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.